What's up guys, welcome to my channel On The Road with HR. I'm a part-time Uber driver and I'm gonna guide you through our day-to-day journeys on being a part-time Uber driver. We're at the Beckton roundabout as we speak, East London. Two jobs have come into Ilford and Romford, £8.53 and £11.10. We're aiming to get into central London here, so we're not gonna take them because this takes us back into East. On we go. So the first job we decided to take was from Marshall to E8, £15.1, and it works out to be 5.6 miles, which is definitely worth it. We're going to head over to Marshall. It's going to take us about 4 minutes to pick up a customer, and we'll see you on the journey. So we're at the back of Marshall here. Customer was standing on the left hand side, and we're going to pick up the customer and see how long it takes to get to E8. Fellow Uber drivers, please make sure you're wearing your badge at all times. It is TfL policy. Other tips I can give you: make sure your car's clean inside and out, and if you can, invest in some sick bags from Amazon. They're rather cheap. Invest in them, they come in handy. Trust me on this. So we're going to start the job here. It's going to take around about 25 minutes to E8 Kingsland Road, 27 minutes according to Google, so a 2-minute difference, so it should be fine. Let's make our way now. It's always good as a part-time Uber driver to pick up a job all the way from East London trying to go into central London. I guess today wasn't the day, so we travelled all the way down to Marshall, E14, and pick up this lovely lady. She was finishing a cooking class, learning how to make ravioli and tagliatelle, learning some new life skills, right? So we're going to drop her to Hackney. Hackney is also a good place to pick up some jobs, and once we get there we'll show you what jobs we get in Hackney and whether they're worth taking or not. A lot of the guys that work Uber always moan. You see on the Facebook groups, you see on forums, they're always moaning that there's not work out there. There's definitely work out there, you just have to do it. Canary Wharf and Marshall area is a very affluent area. You definitely get jobs here around 5-6 o'clock when people do finish work. Also at about 10-11 o'clock, if you're an exec driver, head down here into Canary Wharf. You're definitely going to get a job. It's not a myth. Bankers and all the finance individuals that work these jobs work very late hours, so sometimes you'll pick up a good job at about 10-11 o'clock from this area going home or going further away. So we had a bit of a technical issues with the camera, but we reached Kingsland Road, and the job finally paid us £15.1, which was good for a 25-minute job. Dropped off the trip to Kingsland Road, just driving down Kingsland Road again here. Starting to rain, more people want Ubers when it rains, prices go up, we get paid more, happy days, right? Here's a job here that we got through to E11 Leytonstone, 6.1 miles, £11.59. Not worth it in my eyes, so we didn't take this. We'll let it go to someone else that wants to take that and stay outside the congestion zone area. Next job, £7.42 EC2R, which is great, just what we want, so we took that, and the pickup's only 2 minutes down the road. We're turning into Hare Walk to pick up our customer down the road. This is to EC2R, and join us on the journey. customer we picked up on Stanway Street off a Kingsland Road, and we're going to the Ned's restaurant, which is on Poultry. Gonna take us about 16 minutes, and it's a quick job, gets us into the City of London. The lady in the back that we picked up wanted to go to Ned's restaurant, which is kind of a brunch place on Poultry. And it's quite fancy, quite expensive, and then from there she's going to meet up with a couple of friends and then head over to the Notting Hill Carnival. Shoreditch High Street is normally busy on a Saturday. Looking at the roads today, it looks quite quiet. The traffic is free flowing. I guess everyone's at the Notting Hill Carnival preparing for it. So we approach the junction of Great Eastern Street. On the left you have Commercial Street. We're going to be taking the right into Great Eastern Street, and forward it is Norton Folgate, Bishopsgate, where you have the Liverpool Street station. Here we take a left into Curtain Road. You've got the American Car Wash on the right. If any of your passengers during the day or night make a mess in your cab, head over to the American Car Wash. They're a bit pricey, but you do get a refund from Uber if you provide your receipt. Here you're forced right into Worship Street, and this leads all the way up to City Road, where we're going to be taking the left hand turn into City Road. Here we approach City Road now. You can see at the junction. And we take a left into City Road here. Going down City Road, we're now going to take the right hand turn which goes to London Mall. The Kia driver in front of us is doing the same thing, so we're just going to follow him and make the right turn into London Mall. So we're heading over to the Museum of London roundabout here. Gonna take the first exit onto Aldersgate Street. So this job that we got, £7.42. They also give us £1.50 for driving into the central London congestion zone. That totaled up to about £8.92. It was decent for a 17-minute job. A lot of people will disagree. Some people just wait for the big jobs and don't take into consideration that smaller jobs can also be worthwhile. So we're approaching Queen Victoria Street here, the traffic lights, and we're going to take the left into King Street. Once we hit the traffic lights at King Street, the right turn that we're going to take is to get onto Cheapside, and then you can go straight onto Poultry. Today it's a Saturday, Poultry is closed, so we said to the customer that we'll drop you as far as we can. As you can see, when we turn right now, we're going to get a little road closure coming up. So we told the customer we'll drop you as far as we can, and she was happy with that. The next restaurant is only a few feet down the road, so she should be okay. Job paid us £8.92, so we're on a total of £23.93 for 2 jobs, and we're gonna see what our next job brings. So when we dropped the customer off, we got another job for £11.39 to W1A. We were going to take it because it was worth it, because you get the £1.50 congestion charge, but obviously we weren't quick enough. As you can see, the black bar, UberX bar, counts down, so you have around about 10 seconds to take a job, and that expired. But nonetheless, we'll wait for our next one. So the next job we got was from where we dropped off, Poultry, and we had to head over to Finsbury Circus to the Christie's insurance brokers, pick up from there to the Eastern Electric Music Festival, which was in Enfield. The upfront cost for this job was £35.77. I did check on Google how long it would take us to get there. 1 hour and 4 minutes, which is fine. Like, to be honest, in the hour before that we made £23.93 on the screen there, and for the next hour, if you make £35.77 plus a tip if the ride is generous, why not? So we're 5 minutes away from Christie's Insurance, 10 Finsbury Square. I think we called it Finsbury Circus before, but nonetheless, heading down King Street, taking a right onto Gresham Street. Right here, this is like the epicenter of London, where all the finance dudes chill, all the bankers are, the office workers. So we're sitting at the traffic lights here, gonna take left into Moorgate and head over to Finsbury Square to pick up the customer. So he did decide to phone me to confirm if I was coming or not. Apparently there was quite a few Uber drivers that cancelled on him. So we're going to head over to Finsbury Circus here, pick up our customers and head over to EN9, the Eastern Electrics Music Festival. We're not going to bore you with the footage, and we'll catch up when we've dropped them off. So 1 hour and 4 minutes later, we have finally dropped the guys from Framlingham to the festival. There were a nice bunch of lads discussing their hometown Framlingham, how Ed Sheeran grew up there, and how there's only one police officer, which is weird. But nonetheless, we got paid £38.31 for that job, and it started raining. So I guess it's good for us, more good news. We're going to get more jobs. But for the guys that are going to the festival, not great, because you're going to be stuck in the rain, guys. Should have checked the weather, right? So that brings us up to £62.24 at the moment. We did see a sign for Chinkford, but we missed the turning, so we then had to go across the roundabout. We're going to approach the roundabout now, and all that traffic you see on the right hand side, we're going to have to go through that to get the left again. So approaching the roundabout, going around the roundabout, we then received the job for £9.82, which was going to EN1. We decided to take it. We thought, let's get back into the EN1 side. It gets us closer to London again, so let's just pick that up. So for this job, we didn't record any footage. It was raining, the weather was bad, and we thought it would be better off recording it later on. So we dropped this job off. It gave us £9.82, which was great. It took about 24 minutes. Once we dropped off the EN1 job to Hazelwood Road in the EN1, we then drove around for a bit. To be honest, there wasn't much great coming through until the next job came through, which was to central London. So it was going to the Grosvenor Hotel on the Grosvenor Square. It was a 12.4 mile job. It's going to pop up on the screen now for £28.78 to W1K, 12.8 miles. So we took this. So this job was going to take us about 51 minutes, and as you can see, we're on Adelaide Road now. So we kind of came through the Hampstead Lane area down into Adelaide Road, and we're going to navigate down to Finchley Road, down into Baker Street, and then into Grosvenor Square. That's the most logical way to attack this job. So we've turned into Finchley Road here. Being a part-time Uber driver is quite cool. Like, honestly, I have a daytime job, and in the evenings, to get out of the house, you gotta do a bit of Uber, earn some money. It is good money to be made. A lot of people say, nah, give it up, there's no point. But honestly, most of them are fibbing you. There is money to be made. You just have to go out and make that money. So on the right hand side here, after the traffic lights, you have the BP petrol station, which is coming up now. So all Uber drivers, Bolt drivers, PHV drivers, if you want to use the restroom, there's a restroom here. It's quite quiet. You can put petrol in here, buy your coffees and whatnot, but it's a good location to have a break whenever you need one. We're going down the Wellington Road now, hitting the top of Park Road. So we'll comply the roundabout in a few seconds. You got the Danibus Hotel, which is also coming up. You can see in your eye line now that big building. That's the Danibus Hotel. Please make sure you like, subscribe and share. If you want some videos on other topics concerning the PHV industry and other topics that come to mind, please do leave your comments below and we'll try to address them. We'll also make some videos on the upcoming series test. A lot of people have completed it. I haven't done mine yet, so I'm still waiting for a date from TFL. And if you have any questions, just put them down into the comments. We'll try to address them. Thank you. So the last stretch of the job, we're pulling up finally on the left hand side to the Grosvenor Hotel Marriott. So this job paid us £30.28 for a 49-minute job, 12.8 miles. It was increased. We got the £1.50 Central London fee, and as soon as we pulled up, we had another job waiting for us, which was a £38 job to Dagenham, which is where we want to go. We said at the start of the video that we wanted to leave by 6. We got this job at around about 4:45, so it was going to take us an hour to get to Dagenham and call it a day. So before the last job, our total is sitting on £102.34, and we still have the Dagenham job to go. So the last job from W1K to RM10, £38.96 for around about 16 miles was great. An hour and 5 gets us home in the desired time. So the couple had come from a tattoo convention which was at the exhibition. The lady got a tattoo herself and her partner went with her. They had fun there. They said it was amazing, met a few tattoo artists, and now they're on their way home to RM10. So the way that we're going to tackle this job is from Grosvenor Square, head on to Carlos Place, then Berkeley Street, heading over to the Piccadilly, and then going forward into Trafalgar Square, Northumberland Avenue, down into Victoria Embankment and all the way down to the A13 from there. We're going to run through now. You can watch the footage here. We're going to run through our earnings for the day today and then end the video from there on. We're going to stay tuned. We're going to do more of these trips. If you like them, please leave us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and we continue to make videos like this. So the final trip earnings we're going to go through now. So our first job was starting at 1:05 p.m, £15 1 pence, then £8.92 for a 16-minute trip, and £38.31 for a 1 hour and 4-minute trip, £9.82 for a 21-minute drive, then a £30.28 job for 49 minutes, that was coming back to Grosvenor Square, and the last trip was £38.96 for 1 hour and 11 minutes. So that rounds off our day, and we finished on £141.22. If you like our content, please do subscribe, like and share. I will be posting more content like this and for various journeys. So if you do like it, please do share our channel and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.